Welcome to Smart Kitchen. I'm Papa Rick, and if you're new here, welcome to the family. If you haven't already watched episode 1, Why I Built Smart Kitchen, I'd highly recommend it. Just go there right now. It's a short video, about 5 minutes, and it tells the whole story of why I built this app. I'll wait for you. When you get back, we'll go ahead and continue. Okay, now for everybody that's here, let's get started. A couple things I want you to know is that you need to open up the app. So if you go down into the descriptions, you're going to see the link. Go ahead and open that up. It's absolutely free. There's no credit card required. All you need is your login, which is a email address, and set up a password. You're all set. So I'll try to make it as easy as I could. So I'll wait for a couple minutes for you to go ahead and get down there and get that. Just open up the app. Don't need to go any further. Just go ahead and open up the app, and then we'll be right back. Okay, now hopefully everyone's got the app loaded. And with the first thing that you're going to see is that we have built a chat function, which is actually a kitchen assistant. This chat has been trained to answer any questions you may have about the app, about ingredients, about recipes, the recommendations it gives. Anything you really want to know about it, it's designed to answer those questions. And if there's something that it doesn't know, it'll let you know. And it'll also let me know if there are recommendations for the app itself, or you're having technical issues that can't be resolved. Those get escalated up to me immediately. So hopefully I can address them in a timely manner for you. So now we can, this chat will give you a guided tour of setting up the app, but I'm going to do that for you today. So we're going to go ahead and close out of this. And you notice the screen right here that you see, it says, well, let me get rid of the logo here. Sorry about that. And let me pull up the app. There we go. Should be able to see it now. Okay. Now, something that you will notice right here is that always the defaults to the dark screen. That's kind of the thing that a lot of people like right now. I prefer a lighter screen, so this sunburst right here will then give you a light screen so you can see what's going on. And for those of us that are a little bit older, need a little bit help with seeing things, there is a large print senior mode right here that'll enlarge the print, makes it a little bit easier to read by the end of the day when the eyes are starting to get tired. So I'll go ahead and turn that back off. And we'll get rid of your assistant here. And here's the welcome screen. It says, welcome to Smart Kitchen. It says, create a free account to save your meal plans, inventory, and preferences across any device. Any device. What that means is it does work on a phone. It works on a tablet. And it also works on the computer. And that's what I'm using right now because it integrates best with this recording software. So all you need to do is to create an account. It says, create a free account. You want to put in your name, your email address, and your password, and you will be good to go. So I'm going to pause this, give you a chance to go ahead and do that, and then we will be right back. All right, now hopefully as everybody's got that set up, created your login, and it's going to give you this screen. Once you get your login set up, what you are going to need to do is you are going to need to confirm your email, and it's going to tell you that because you're going to get 2 emails. Let me show you what those look like. The first email that you get is right here. Basically, it just tells you a little bit about why I built the app, those kind of things. And then down here at the bottom, it says confirm and open Smart Kitchen. So go ahead and hit that. It'll take you over to it. Now, before you go there, there's a second email that you're also going to receive, and I want you to be aware of it. That second email basically kind of tells you what's going to happen. You're going to set up your family profile. We're going to tell us what you know about your kitchen. Then we're going to convert this. We're going to create your first meal plan. At the bottom of this, there's a couple things I want to point out to you. Number one, it says basically there's questions right here. It says tap the chat bubble inside the app anytime. It says it knows your profile, it knows everything about you. And another thing you can do is you can reply to this email and it comes back to me. That's not a bot that doesn't go into just some other netherware. It comes directly to me so I can address kind of issue you have. So please use that. That's the only way I can get the feedback. If you don't send it back to me, I don't know. And at the very bottom of this email, you're going to see two attachments. And these attachments are going to be a quick setup guide and a complete guide with screenshots, and will tell you about every function and feature of the app itself. So go ahead. I highly recommend you read through that, explore it, take a look at it, see what you can just kind of play with it. I don't believe you can break it. I haven't broke it yet, and every time I do, I fix it. So I think I've got most of the bugs worked out of it. If not, hit the chat. Let me know. It's the only way we can kind of really make this happen, and we're going to build it together. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired off. This is your startup screen. This is your welcome splash. It's going to basically say here, so welcome to Smart Kitchen. We're going to set up your inventory, your meal plan recipes, sales shopping. This is kind of all the stuff that it does. All right, we're going to hit this. Let's get this. Let's get started. First thing that we need to do is we need to tell us a little bit about. We're going to collect information on your family, how many people you are, what are their needs, inventory, what do you have, how is your kitchen set up, and meal preferences. What are you looking for? Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. Now, something here, if you notice, it says that you can update this anytime later. Just go into the settings and all that's available. You can also just hit the chat and tell it to do this, run the setup wizard, and it'll open it back up for you again too. So, okay, let's begin. Family profile. Here we go. Set up your size. You got 1 to 8, 1, 2, 3. It defaults at 3. You put in the first member's name. If you just want to leave it blank, you can. It'll just say family member 1, family member 2, family member 3, that kind of thing. Your dietary needs, no restrictions, standard adult, teen athlete. If you got a teen in the house, they're in athletics, they need more protein. It kind of this is so that the AI, when it's looking for ingredients, it's looking for meals, it can make sure that they're going to fit the needs of everybody in the family. You've got a senior adult. If you do the senior adult, it's going to do a couple things. One is, do you want to turn on senior mode? No thanks, I'm going to keep it this way. But it's also going to look for foods that are more tender, softer foods, things like that. It's going to fit those things for a senior. If you have a diabetic in the house, diabetic strict, it's going to limit the kind of foods that they get, renal, those kind of things. So now each family member, if you notice, has their own settings. So go ahead and go through those, get them all set up, and then we're going to hit next. Next is your search. The AI searches the net for recipes to present based upon what you have in your kitchen, what you got to fix. I recommend using Google Recipes. That's going to give you the broadest base of all the different types of feeds and things like that. If you're a follower of Food Network, you can do that. It'll exclusively give you the stuff from Food Network, all recipes, Pinterest, that kind of thing. Hit next, and now we're going to add some proteins. Take a look at your freezer. What do you have? Chicken, pork chops. Put them in here. We want to put in a few things so we can start building our meal plan. In order to build a meal plan, we have to have things to cook with. I'm going to put in here a chicken breast. I have how many? I have, we have three people in the house. I actually have two subdivided into packets of 6, and they are close to 8-ounce breasts. And I'm going to add that protein. And then I've got a couple of pork steaks. I've got 3 of those, and those are about 10 ounce. And I'm going to add that protein. And you notice how it starts building your inventory. That's how easy it is. Take your time. I'll pause it. Take your time. Go ahead and load in as many as you want, or you can pause your end, load them in, and turn it back on, and I'll still be here. All right, now we're going to hit next after the protein. Now this is your inventory pantry. This is all the other kind of stuff we have to have. Flour, sugar, eggs, salt, pepper, just the common stuff. Now there's 3 ways you can do this. Start with the common pantry items. That's what I'd recommend to get started. You can just click this and it's going to load up the stuff that most people have. Now, if you don't have any of these things, just click the blue box and it'll go away and it won't get added to your pantry. And then you hit next and it's going to load those 25 items up in there. The next piece is your kitchen. Most people have a stove and a range. They've got a conventional oven. They've got a microwave. That's what we're going to assume you have. Okay. Other than that, tell us what you have. Do you use an Instapot? Do you have an air fryer? Do you use a slow cooker? Maybe you like to grill. You've got a barbecue grill. Maybe you've got a Blackstone. Maybe you've got a sous vide. Depending on what equipment you have in your kitchen, will depend on what recipes are available for you. The more items you have, the more varied recipes you're going to get because there's a lot more opportunities out there for you to do. Now, if there's something on here you don't see that you have, just add it right down here. If you got like a Ninja wood-fired pizza oven or a something specific, put it down here. Add those in so that we can build this out for you because we want the recipes to match you, not just a generic Google search. Google can give you a recipe. It can find something for you. It may not even be usable because you might have a diet restriction. You can't make it. You may not have the equipment for it. You may not have the food for it. So we want to make this tailored to you. Something else, if you notice here in this little chat, the chat bubble's right here stuck. We can move it around, get it out of my way. Okay, we're going to move it over here. All right. And we're going to say done. And there you go. You're set up. Here it is, Smart Kitchen. Now it says build a meal plan. Oop, guess what? We didn't sign in. We signed up. We didn't sign in. We verified our email, but we did not log in. Okay. So we get this. This is your 7-day meal plan. Get personalized 7 meals, 30-day free trial. To every free trial, no credit card is required. Solo starts at $7.99 a month. I tried to make this, it's cheaper than eating out. Eat healthier, eat at home. Just really kind of get it going. So we're going to say, okay, we're going to start our free trial, and it's just basically going to sign us in. Okay. So go ahead and sign in, and we'll get this squared away. Okay. Now that everybody is signed in, here's the magic. It says right here, it says build a meal plan. Hit that gold button. It's going to build your plan. It's going to take 10 to 20 seconds. What it's doing right now is the AI is looking at your inventory, looking at your dietary restrictions, looking at what you have to cook with, and it's going to give me a 7-day meal plan. That simple. There you go. That quick. Can't get much easier than that, can you? It's a whole lot easier than going out and scooting, typing in Google and going over and looking at a half a dozen different recipes and throwing them out because you don't have the stuff. Venison meatballs. Where did I get the venison from? Oh, and I need venison. All right. Well, a couple things here. Are you a hunter or a fisherman? We got that built into it. We'll just ignore that. But here's a perfect example of something. I don't have any venison. I don't want venison tonight. I don't have any. Right here. Change meal. Click that. Does 2 things. Surprise me or make this. The make this allows me to guide it to something that I might want. Let's put in Italian and tell it to make this. Now it's going to go out and find an Italian recipe that matches the ingredients that I have. Here we go. Chicken piccata with lemon caper sauce. I've got the chicken breast. I got the flour. I got the salt. Notice it says I need some stuff. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to have to do some shopping in order to make this meal. Okay. We have a shopping list built into this. A couple of other items. This here was what we call a meal card. Okay. Here it shows you all the 14 ingredients that I have. And here is showing you the items that I don't have. A couple items here. This tap for full recipe. This is my chicken piccata with lemon caper sauce. That's a mouthful. Say that 3 times real fast. Okay. And here's your cooking instructions. How much simpler can it get, right? Down here, I cook this item. What it's going to do is update your inventory. It's going to take it out of inventory so you don't try to make it again. It knows that, okay, I just use those chicken breasts. I can't do this with it, okay? So we're going to close this up. Here's another little tip right here where it says web or right up here on this, okay? If I click on that, it gives me this, but if I click on web, it opens a browser window and it basically does a Google search on chicken piccata. I want to look at some other recipes. I just want to search. I want some more information about chicken piccata. I've never made it. I've never had it. It lets you explore a little bit more. All right. And here's our 7-day recipe. There's Tuesday, pork steak. Wednesday, beef stroganoff. Thursday, honey mustard glazed chicken. Friday, kielbasa. Saturday, chicken fajita bowls, slow cooker. But look, I've got a lot of red stuff on here, don't I? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to see this gold button right here, generate a shopping list. And what it's going to do is it's going to look through those 7 days, those 7 recipes, and this will build me a shopping list that I can go and pick up everything I need for this meal and for the week. So you're not going every day to the store to pick up a few things. There it is, built for the week. Talks about some things here is bulk, buy those in bulk sizes and things like that, bigger pieces. A lot of things you can do. Now, a couple of things you can do with this too is you can text it to yourself, or then you can also email it to somebody and have them pick it up on the way home. So let's get back to the meal plan. Right here, meal plan. There we go. Okay. Going to take a look at a couple other functions on this card right here. Notice the star rating. Okay. What this allows us to do is it's your feedback on how well we did. Do you like the recipe? Do you not like it? 5-star, you got it. You loved it. That's a great one. Okay. Recommendation: take a picture of the plate. Okay. So you can put it into your. It saves it. It puts it on the recipe card, so you can immediately identify it. It's a nice way of doing things. Okay. I'm gonna skip that one for right now. Now that's a five-star recipe. This honey glaze, I've made that. I really don't like it. I would rather not do that one. Right over here, you type that as a 1-star. And it says, never suggest this again. Now, if you don't rate it, no stars, okay, it'll just kind of stay in the normal rotation. It'll pop up periodically, but not on any kind of schedule. 5 stars, you're going to see a little bit more frequently, but no more than once a month. Anything other than a 5 and a 1, the 2, 3, and 4 are just kind of for you when these recipes come back up, so you get an idea of how you liked it. So you use that. Another piece on here, you can add a photo to any recipe card. Change the meal. We looked at that. Occasion, if it's for a special occasion that night, you want to change it for an anniversary, you can go into there and we're going to guide you through setting up a special occasion. We're going to do that on another video because that gets kind of deep. Add to your calendar. You can integrate your Google Calendar and it'll set this meal up right on the calendar, so then you and everybody that shares that calendar can see what's for dinner. Other item, pair a drink. Yeah, you may like a glass of wine or a cocktail with your meal, so we're going to say pair a drink. Couple things on here. Notice it says Smart Cellar. So that's a complementary. It's a module to the Smart Kitchen that will actually pair your wine cabinet, liquor cabinet, wine fridge, cellar, those kinds of things, so it knows what you have when it makes a drink recommendation. Okay, wine, beer, spirits, non-alcoholic, whatever you want. If you want to try the wine cellar, you can try that for free for 30 days. Doesn't require a recipe, a credit card either. Go ahead and give it a shot. We'll go into that also on a completely separate channel, but go ahead and take a look at that. If you don't want to use it, you don't have it, you can say, I want a wine pairing, I want a spirit pairing, or just give me some recommendations. You hit that, and it's going to go ahead, take a couple minutes. It's going to look at the food that you're making on that particular day, the chicken piccata, and it's going to look out, and it's going to give you a sommelier's response on what works best with that meal. Okay? Well, like I said, if you do use Smart Cellar, then you're actually going to get something that's going to be recommended directly with what you have. The more you interact with this program, the more you interact with the modules, the more it learns about you, the better the meal plans are going to get. Pretty straightforward. I tried to make it easy. There is a whole lot more into this. We're going to be going through releasing an episode about every 2 days to get you familiar with the app so you can really get the most out of it, because this is just scratching the surface. Okay, that's it. About 2 minutes or so to get you set up. You get your first 7-day meal. Try Smart Kitchen for free. 30 days, no credit card. nothing to download. Tap the link in the description. It works on your phone, it works on a tablet, works on a computer. You can have it on your phone. Your husband or wife can have it on their phone. You can have it on the home computer. You can have it on the laptop in the kitchen. Got one of the fancy refrigerators with the monitor and the computer in the door. It works on there. Hey, perfect opportunity. So I hope this helped you. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe, like the video, subscribe, tap that reminder button so the next one that drops, you get reminded of it. And I'll see you in the next one.